Athena, how are you today?
Pretty good, as always.
How do you feel about everything that's going on at the moment with Persephone and Zeus and Hera?
It's kind of history repeating itself, if you ask me. I never really try and get myself involved in these things because, one, you know that it's going to work out in some way or other, whether it's going to be twisted or... It's Zeus's affairs. They always go wrong. And I can't really affect him because give me a whole country of men and I can affect how they work. But give me Zeus and I can't even begin to try and understand him. So I've just sort of been staying at the side. I mean, of course I know who she is, but no one's really bothered to ask me. So,
how do you feel towards Zeus? Obviously, he's your brother, so he's kind of given you an agenda or a job to do, and he kind of did the same thing with Hades. So how do you feel after being born kind of into the same family? You've kind of sort of just been put below him, almost by him.
Not at all. I mean, at the end of the day, he rules over people that stay up in Olympus, and yes, they have impact on sort of seasons and how humans change, but at the end of the day, I've been given wisdom, and I can stop whole countries from destroying each other. I think that's more effective.
I'm not suggesting that you're not effective. All I'm saying is, are you annoyed or angry that he's belittled you like that?
I still get just as much sort of reverence from everybody else. I mean, just because the gods and the demigods don't think I'm as important to Zeus as you say, I still get just as much sort of worship from, human beings, which I think is a lot more effective, because at the end of the day, we're living for them. But I guess it's always about the power struggle, and in their own way, they're having their own battle over power, which, again, as I said, I can't affect because they are gods. They shall do what they choose.
Why do you think Artemis didn't come to you at the start of her quest?
I don't actually know. I mean, myself, I see the most obvious reason. I'm the goddess of wisdom. But I guess me and Artemis don't really have a close relationship. I mean, I respect the girl. She stands for all the things that I love. I mean, she's not one that's willing to sort of sit back and let men do the work. But at the same time, there's very many things that I'd do differently if I were her. And I think she realises. We're not as close as we could be.
Do you think her waiting to come to you has been a benefit for Persephone and how she's grown as a person?
I actually think it would really benefit her. I mean, she's been stuck inside Olympus. And what is Olympus at the end of the day? It's a world of clouds and gold. I think going to the underworld will actually benefit her. It happened by accident, but I think she could really change it.
Was it an accident?
I am not going to comment. It's not my place to say. There's always been some tension between Hera and Zeus's various offspring. But again, it's something I have no control over.
So where do you feel your place is at the moment? Just generally. Forget the story.
My place is where it's always been. It's to help people that call out to me. So if someone, I don't know, in Athens decides that they cannot cope with a certain thing, I'm there for like the smallest of problems and the largest, from, I don't know, a fight with someone's wife to a whole battle.
So why didn't you go and save Persephone? Because no one asked you?
Because they're gods. I mean, you have to understand that I've been here for millennia trying to do something, but I've gotten so tired of it. I can't be bothered anymore. I mean, why would you help someone out if this has happened so many times before? It's not the first time that Zeus has, gone off the wagon and been with someone else, and it's not the first time that gods have had battles between themselves. I mean, you've had that whole problem with Apollo being cursed for years. It's not happened suddenly as a new thing. You've got to understand. That's why I didn't jump up immediately and say, oh, well.
How do you feel about Persephone not being Hera's daughter, but her sister's?
At first I was slightly shocked. I mean, family does still mean something to me. But I realised that Hera would not show her the same love that Demeter has. Demeter dotes on that girl. She keeps her by her side, and she is everything to her. I mean, haven't you seen the changes over the last year? Persephone not by her has really impacted Demeter. Whereas I think Hera wouldn't really care. I mean, look at Hephaestus, he's been completely destroyed by her just because he wasn't what she imagined to be the perfect child. I think, in my opinion, that despite Zeus's wrongdoings, Persephone as a child has been created in the right way, because I wouldn't have it any other way personally.
So Persephone and Hades, what do you think about all of that?
I think there is something there. I mean, I've sort of been watching them over the year, and it's the kind of friendship that could grow, I think. But it's been created in completely the wrong way. I mean, it only started because Persephone was trapped there. I mean, perhaps if they knew each other, like while Hades was visiting Olympus, it might have started the same way. Like, if the potential's there, it's bound to grow. But as far as love, it's not my field of expertise. I'm really not someone who knows much about love. I mean, I may be wise, but when it comes to men, I swore myself off men long ago. I don't try to deal with that.
Thank you.